I'm up here before you. I'm going to do one song tonight. The Spirit is leading me just to do one song. I follow the Spirit. It's not about me. It's about God. Before I do that, though, I'm going to talk to y'all for a little 5 minutes about my testimony. Is that okay with y'all? So I know some of y'all probably looked at the flyer and say, what does brother have? Hey, July 1st. July 1st. That's all I'm going to say, man. Yeah.
They get it. Friday night, I just got paid. The pregame starts at 5. Take a shower, check the drip. The mirror say I'm fine. Pull up to the station, 90-30, up I'm 9. Call my dog, he say it's late. I'll be there in about 5.
Oh, gracious Heavenly Father, we come before you today. Thank you for this opportunity to be alive and giving us the strength and the ability to get to our destination despite the weather, despite the shortcomings, despite everything that we may be facing on a daily basis. We just thank you for waking us up yet another day, because somebody didn't get up this morning. So we thank you for this opportunity to just be in your presence. In your Son Jesus' name we pray. Say amen. Amen.
As you all can see, life was heading in the right direction. My album release party was everything I ever dreamed of. Joy, love, support, all around me, like a real celebration. Things were finally falling into place. My music was gaining traction like never before. It felt like the beginning of something great, like I was finally stepping into my purpose. I truly felt like nothing could slow me down, but life has a funny way of switching things up. Little did I know, life was about to take a turn I never saw coming.
Recently, I've been diagnosed with Non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. When I got the news, it was kind of, I don't have any words for it really. How I found out about it, noticed it was a spot in the back of my head back here. It was irritating me. I thought it was like a cyst or something, like I had some just type of ingrown hair or something like that. Kept bugging me, started to get headaches. So I took the initiative and when he got it checked out. You know, as men, normally we try to tough things out and try to avoid any doctor that we can. But in this case, it was consistent. So I went and got it checked out to a dermatologist. Dermatologist said might just be a cyst. But come to find out, he put me on antibiotics. Antibiotics didn't help. The pain was still there, so had to go to a specialist, surgeon who performed a biopsy. Biopsy got sent off. Biopsy came back that it was a form of non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. For me, someone who knows how cancer is, didn't know the extent of it. You know, we think we know everything until it actually hits home. That's when you do more research. So there's Hodgkin's and there's non-Hodgkin's, and with non-Hodgkin's there's over like 14, 15 different types that this thing can mutate to. So one of the types I have is a B cell, and it grows. Well, it's pretty aggressive. It could have been the one that spreads out over 6 to 12 year span that spreads all over. But in this case, I was blessed. I prayed against it being spread through my body because overall, I've always been healthy. I always took care of myself. I eat right. I don't eat crazy or anything to that nature. So yeah, still in shock. So today is literally day one. In a few hours, I'm going to leave to go get my port put in so that I can start chemo on Monday, which is a few days from today. So I have to go do chemo for the next 3 months. Don't want to say I'm fearful, but at first I was scared. But I know I put my trust in. So this is going to be a journey that you guys are going to see of how God's going to take me out of this to be a testimony for someone else that may be going through this same particular situation or not once God's miraculous power still is being manifested and he is still performing miracles every day. We wake up in the morning, that's one miracle right there. But he's gonna get me through this. That's where my faith lies. And a lot of people see me still smiling. I can't let it overtake me because I can't be someone who speaks and lives in positivity and not take it and hone in on myself. So day two um, of my documentary of living with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma and starting the process of chemo in 3 days. Um, as you can see, I'm in somewhat little pain. Got a port put in yesterday. As you can see where the band-aid is. It's right here on my chest as well where the port lies. A little sore. Yeah, I barely slept last night. It's been an experience, even with this just so far. Today I'm headed to get an echo exam done, and what an echo exam is for them to monitor my heart to ensure that my body can withstand the drugs that are going to be utilized during my chemo process. So I'm doing better today. I'm in great spirits. On the first day, I was initially like a little scared. Not gonna lie, anybody would be, but I feel confident today. Been reading my scriptures. Even all day yesterday when I was getting the port put in, I kept reading Psalms 23 over and over again. And the main verse that stood out, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall feel no evil. And I just kept repeating that. Then I looked up, the Lord is my strength and my shield, my rock and who I trust. Anything like that. I just kept talking to the Lord. The nurses were good. They were very, very, very responsive of everything, and felt like they really care. You know, 'cause sometimes you get in these situations, you don't know how these people are gonna act, but I do appreciate that.
You got a restroom or anything?
I mean, because it's like normally we just do time on Benadryl, but all right, sweet, all right, perfect, thanks.
Day one of chemo is in the books. Got a little scared there earlier after I think it was one of the third medicines they injected me with. Started got that itchy feeling. They say it's a common side effect, but yeah, it was crazy. But after that, stopped for about 30 minutes, and then we started the cycle over with the chemo. And doing that, we went through the whole process of continue on. I had no issues other than that. Feel a little drained at the moment. We'll see how we go tonight and the rest of the week. But my faith is where it's at. It's too strong. I'm not gonna let it get me. Whatever. I know God got me. So yeah, stay tuned, man. We're gonna keep this thing rolling. Let's go.
Come here, Daddy.
Sunday. Almost 2 days to a full week of first trial of chemo. Went to church today. I made it through church. Got a headache at the end though, so I had to walk out. But other than that, been good. Now I'm chilling with my little mini me. This is my little twin. Say hey, twin.
Hi, friend.
So we just chilling right now. About to take a little Sunday nap while she watch Higgly Town Hero, something like that on Disney. So yeah, man, we out, man. Finna catch these this Sunday. Much needed now, hopefully. But as you can see, she ain't tired, and we don't sleep around here. So yeah.
All right, so this is I think day 5, day 4 of chemotherapy. First trial, I guess that's what it's called, trial, whatever it may be called. I feel a little bit better. I'm still exhausted, fatigued. This port hurts like crap. It's all the way up here to my neck. It's irritating. I'm always out of breath, so you see me doing this. It's taking a toll. I don't have as much symptoms as most people have when they get nauseous every now and then. My appetite has changed though. Yesterday, I noticed it only half of a meal for I think lunch or whatever. But I'm doing well, doing the best I can, trying to stay closer to God, staying in my word, staying positive, not being negative, not looking into it. It's tough because I feel like I'm drained. I'm always drained. My mind wants me to do more because I'm so used to doing hands-on and doing more. My album just came out 2 weeks ago, and I can't push it like I want to because I'm limited to what I can do. Even limited to the words I can speak until I'm out of breath. So, yeah, it's just, this is a real experience. I know God's going to get me through it. I'm trusting him. But it's just been tough. Yesterday was crazy. As you can see, I didn't even have nothing to say yesterday. I was just coming back. I think, was it yesterday I got my shot? I don't even know, bro. It might have been, yesterday. Wednesday I got the shot. Thursday I felt I was just drained after that shot. My body was stiff. I didn't get a fever though. That was the good thing. So overall, like I said, I'm pretty healthy. For me, getting this cancer out the blue is kind of nerve-wracking, shocking. I'm still in disbelief, but I have the faith that I'm going to overcome it. But it's just total shock. But, sometimes we go through things that we may not understand, and we feel like it may be for us, but it's to be a blessing to someone else that may be going through similar situations. I don't wish this upon no one. Even with the whole therapy, it's gonna work out for me, but just going through the process, it's hard when you know the process you have to go through to get to the outcome. But as you can see, it's taking me longer to talk these days. But I'm gonna get through it, man. So we'll see what tomorrow holds. Yeah, man, just continue to pray for you on this journey, man. All right, so this is day 6. I could talk a little better, as you can see, a little more energized. Just being real, still exhausted, fatigue. I think it's Saturday. Yeah, it's a Saturday. I've been resting all day, have no energy to do anything, except for make a quick post about my album. I can't really do much. My energy level was crazy last night. I think after I made the video, I attempted to just go outside and walk one of my dogs, and it took a lot out of me just doing that. So my head's been hurting all day. Been drinking water. Maybe ate once. Had a protein shake and a half. So I had one earlier, and just tried to take another one just now, just to keep my immune system supported. To keep just nutrition inside of my body. Hungry, but like still appetite thing. Just still fatigued, very fatigued. Head's hurting. You think I wouldn't be tired. I've been laying down all day, but this has been a consistent thing I'm dealing with. But I feel better as far as in the sense of I feel me coming back to myself. I know I have to go through this process 2 more times because it still is technically still the first week of chemo, the first trial that I have. So we'll see how next week holds, and hopefully it continues like this. Possibility I may lose my hair, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully, fingers crossed that it doesn't happen. If it does, I'll be all right eventually. But yeah, your boy doing good. Doing the best I can. That's all I can say. If I haven't answered the phone calls, it's because I'm either tired. By the time I get back to the phone, I don't want to bug people because it's late in the evening. I'm respectful of time. So, but doing what I can, man. I appreciate y'all for real. Appreciate all prayers and everyone concerned about me. Doesn't go unnoticed. It's just an everyday thing for me to get through this. That's what I would say. It's just a everyday thing, and it makes me think about the ones that have worse symptoms than what I've experienced thus far. It's crazy because it's one of those things you don't know what you're going to get into until you're in it. I could say this is an eye-opening experience, and it's got me closer to God. Even even when I feel like I'm not closer to him in the moments, because I feel like, when we go through certain things, we're asking where God is. We don't want to pray, or we don't want to read scriptures. We just want to let the time roll past so we can get through this. I get it. I've been there, had my moments to why is this happening to me, but why not? He give his strongest battles to his strongest soldiers. So I'm taking it up, I'm marching forward with it, and I'm doing what I got to do. Yeah. So yeah, man, I know it's been a minute, but I think this is week 3 post my first chemo treatment. Haven't wanted to talk for a while because of dizziness and still having headache spells, things to that nature. Literally just told my grandma, my last living grandma, rest in peace to Bertha Denson, still miss her every day. Just told my grandparents, the ones that are still alive. That was one of the toughest things I think I just had to do, to let her know that your grandson is currently battling cancer. But I let her know, my trust is in God. He's allowing me to go through this because he's know I'm an overcomer, and to show that he's still doing miracles, signs and wonders that that we know the ones that believe in him, that he's capable of. But yeah, man. So lots happened since I last recorded. I just been going through, man. Just been trying to stay on my word. Some days I'm in my word. Other days I'm either listening to Jake's, something inspirational just to keep me afloat. Shouts out to everyone that's been calling me. My phone been off the hook. But I've just been at that state where I just don't feel like talking, because, I know everybody's, they mean well, but going through this is one of the toughest battles I've ever faced. I've done a lot of things in my life that were tests, and they end up being testimonies, but this is one of the toughest ones, and I just don't want to, everybody means well, but I just don't want to linger on the situation because it's an everyday thing, realizing that I have a port sitting right here inside of me. That's something I'm still not used to. The fact that I still have to go to 2 rounds. Tomorrow literally is my second round of chemo. And I probably record in there just so everyone can see like this is real, and just documenting my journey of how I'm gonna overcome this thing. Since then, I'm still been getting headaches. Didn't really have a loss of appetite like I said in previous videos. Because I am on steroids as well, so it's kind of like it hasn't altered that, but I do get dizzy, headache spells. I went to the doctor. They gave me some stronger ibuprofen to help alleviate that a little bit, but it's part of the process for me. As you can see, my beard is fading away. No, I did not line myself up. Haven't been to the barber because my hair is shedding. My dreads are shedding from here. The hair is falling out of my beard like every day, like balls of hair. So this is real, you know what I mean? And if you know me, my hair is a part of me. It's not more so that I grew dreads for a style, but because my folks are from the islands, and I just always loved hair on my head, and it just became a part of me. So losing my hair, or possibly having to cut it off, is going to be a challenge. Because it's not on my free will that I'm just like, hey, I'm tired of my hair. It's more so I would rather, take the initiative to cut my own hair than to just be walking around the house, or, going outside for a little breeze and my dress is just falling out my head. So I'm trying to make that executive decision here in a few days if I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And everyone's like, you can always put them back in because it's your hair. Yeah, that's an option, but it's the fact that I know, that I had to cut them off for a reason. It's just, I don't know. I'm just not with that. But I'm strong, was it 2 days ago? My church, shouts New Covenant Ministries, Bishop Obadiah and Nancy Henry, they put on a benefit event to help sponsor my situation. Shouts out to all the churches that I've played for, that I've been a part of, all my family churches that have donated towards the cause of me getting through this, and the financial aspects of it. It's tremendous. A lot of people don't have the capabilities of those that support you and that wish they could support you. So shouts out to everyone that has done that and it still is doing it. Can't say that enough. Appreciate y'all.
I know you in pain, I can see it in your eyes. Hit 'em with a smile, you a master of disguise. No one seems to care until it's time to say goodbye. 'Cause roses only bloom when you're living in the sky. See, I know you in pain, I can see it in your eyes. Hit 'em with a smile, you a master of disguise. No one seems to care until it's time to say goodbye. 'Cause roses only bloom when you're living in the sky. Say roses only bloom when you're living in the sky. Say roses only bloom when you're living in the sky. No one seems to care until it's time to say goodbye. 'Cause roses only bloom when you're living in the sky.
Like roses only bloom when you living in the sky. Yeah. I just want it all. Taught me how to ball. Get it. Taught me how to live stress free. Take on E. Still got blessing me. Breaking down rose concrete. Rose from the dead. Now I'm bending knee. God don't really love me. God on me. Blessings follow me. Angels follow me. Through the valley, hills, and the streets. All on me. All on me. All on me. Yeah, Jehovah Jireh. My provider, Elohim. Yeah.
I know
Hair
you
loss
in
is
pain,
real.
I can see it in your eyes. Hit 'em with a smile, you a master of disguise.
So it's been about 2 days since. Wait, what's the day? No, it's been 3 days since my second chemo procedure. As you can see, my hair is now falling out. I had a few dreads come out already. So tomorrow I'm finna just go chop them off because I can't walk around with my dreads just falling. I can grow them again, do whatever I want to do with it. It's my hair. I had a legitimate reason as to why, I'm doing what I'm doing. But yeah, man, my dreads falling out. It's crazy experience. Been like down and out past few days. Just ain't been feeling it as well. It's tough. It's rough because you want to do more. I'm so used to doing some more for myself, my family, things of that nature. But I got to take it easy in this time. Not losing hope or losing faith in God. It's just, still just being human, being flesh. It's just seeing that I'm limited of the capability of things that I can do right now. So, but yeah, like I said, tomorrow morning, I'm going to get it chopped off. Just going to go ahead and get it out the way. So I don't have to deal with it and just be sitting with hair falling everywhere, things of that nature. But other than that, I'm in good spirits. Thanks for everybody that's been checking and showing and calling love. I appreciate y'all truly, man. But yeah, I'm just going to go back in here and chill with my family as I can. Great chop off this morning. Finna go ahead and get this baldy. As you can see, finna go away. They've been popping off, so that is finna come out looking like somebody new. Finna look my age for a day or two. But all right, man, let's go get the thing started. Let's go. Shed a tear if I could. It's over with.
I know you do. I can't go another day. So on my knees I scream and pray. Lord, I need another blessing.
Need them blessings 2 by 2. Hold on, let me get it. I'm blessed by you. Put your hands to the roof when I'm up in the booth. Don't need no distraction. Sorry, Miss Jackson. About that action.
Get this Michael Jordan.
Corey, how does it feel?
I'm in the Maldives, so in Dubai right now.
Let it to my God. Lord, I know we all fall short, but not like this. If I had one wish,
See, I've been through some things. Man, I've been through some things. Real talk, I know you feel my pain. I know you do. Swear I can't go another day. So on my knees I scream and pray. Lord, I need another blessing. A blessing. Lord, I need another blessing.
So as you can see, this is maybe a few days after the chop off. Getting used to this new life of not having hair on my head. It's pretty weird. But at least I got a little peanut head. I thought my head was bigger than what it was, but I'm in good spirits. Just been fatigued mainly still over the week. Hardest part is trying to explain this to my daughter. She just thinks her dad is sick. Yeah, she just has no clue what I'm going through. So saying that maybe daddy should just go to sleep and he'll feel better. It's one of the toughest pills to swallow and to keep smiling, So, but I'm more than halfway through this thing. We go to the doctor in 2 days, I believe, for the checkup, and then we see about radiation. But it's all different experience for me. Not having hair on my head. It's been 20 years, man. 20 years of hair. It's like a relationship. Most of people's like it's just hair. It's not just hair. At that point, I never grew it for it to be a style. If you see me pausing, it's because steroids got me. Take a minute for me to talk. But it's more so. It wasn't more so just a style for me. It was more so like a lifestyle rather. Another night, I was unable to sleep. I don't know. I felt like really the past 2 nights it's been like trying to find the words to explain what it feels like. That's my work computer. Excuse me. But it's just like I don't know. I feel like God's trying to talk to me or something. Um, I'm just not used to not sleeping. I had a pillow on my head the whole time, so it's like having that extra cushion of dreads. My head's cold in the middle of the night now. Um, I don't know. I just feel like it's out of body. Like I wake up in the middle of the night tripping because it's like I don't know. I don't even sleep. It's like you feel like you sleep, but you're not sleep all the way. So that's how it was the past 2 nights. Been feeling that same way. Just trying to get used to it, man. It's gonna take a while. It's been 20 years, like I said yesterday. 20 years of having something, and what is it? The day 3, day 4 now of being without it. Am I having withdrawals? If you want to say whatever you want to say, yeah, I am. I miss it. It's not more so. And everybody says it's just hair, but it becomes a part of you. Like I said yesterday, my whole reason for doing it. So yeah, I think one of the biggest things too is the fact that I can't work out right now. So it's like just seeing my body change, and I'm used to being a certain physique, but seeing that I can't do any extraneous activities right now until all this is over. Considering the support that's sitting inside of me as well, I don't want to strain or pull that out by lifting weights and things. So I think that's more so one of the things too that gets this to thinking. And when I'm at night, that's when I do my most thinking. That's what most people do. Your mind is steadily racing, and I think because I don't have anything to exhaust the not even the negative thoughts, just the thoughts. Period. That's what's causing me to be up at night as well. So today should be a good day. Should be better than yesterday. Each day I try to keep that motto. It's just I just find it funny that at in my undergrad, I did my senior paper, my exit paper on one of the great legends, and it's crazy how I we had the same type of ordeal, except for his was in his foot. Mine's is in my head, which is Bob Marley, who I'm referring to. He caught his too late. Dreads start falling out once he started going through everything, and the rest is history. Everybody knows the story from there. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like I feel good. Like I said, I'm just ready for this to be over. Want to get back to the music. I'm just not in that. I just want to get me back first. You know what I mean? A lot of people understand that. Some people may like this is your perfect time to write. I'm not. I'm totally opposite. I'd rather go through everything raw, real, and then when I dwell and think on the things that I've went through each stage, and that's when it'll come to me. It resonate more because I could relive it through words. But yeah, just up early because it's morning. I'm still working. I keep my mind as well. I'm able to work. I'm taking multiple breaks, things of that nature. But yeah, it's coming along. I'm figuring this out day by day. Just ready. I think I go to the doctor. I gotta check. I think I go to the doctor today or tomorrow. It might be tomorrow. I think it's the 10th. Um, and then see about radiation. I think I stated this yesterday as well. Just to see how I'm doing, what my vitals are looking like. Um, See about the radiation scheduling and see what's everything looking like. Again, donations are still coming in, mind you. I've never asked anybody for anything my whole life. I'll be 35 this Sunday, August 14th. And I've been working since I probably was 12, maybe 11, 12. I'm playing the drums and working for a comprehensive AIDS program with my cousin, and from there working at Blockbuster and all these other jobs I had. But so I've always was accustomed to getting my own things and having my own funds and never asking anyone for anything. I always appreciated my parents and the sacrifices they made to raise total of four of us. So um, to see the outpour of people that's been donating that do know, because it's a need, but it's more so like I'm getting through this because God's making a way. That's all I can say. Um, that's if anybody ever doubted God up to this point, that knows me and knows my relationship with God and how I put Him above everything, you know that God is real, man. If He allows, and I heard this last night as I was going to sleep. I think I was listening to Pastor Mike Jr. and he said, "It's you. You're the one that has to go through this because you're the one that's going to be able to bring the people that's around you out, not anybody else. You, because he chose me to go through this. He didn't give it to me, but he chose me to go through this so I can be a testimony to bring other people out. It had to be me. We gotta learn to love when life is short. Like each day that I'm blessed with another day to have an opportunity to be on this planet, man. This thing could be so much worse than what it is, man. But it's true when they say God will never put more on you than you can bear. This is tough, bro. I'm telling y'all, like all that y'all want to be hard, y'all want to be swear y'all thugs, man. All that stuff go out the door, bro. I promise you, it go out the door. You're not wrong with it, man. Shedding tears, bro. Y'all don't until you go through something like this, and you realize that you just took the unknown of you don't know if these drugs is helping you or hindering you. You don't know how far the stages is or how far the cancer is spreading. You know, you do rerun all these tests to see what the cancer is, then you just waiting in limbo for about a week or two, trying to figure out, bro, I feel healthy. You know, overall you feel healthy. You like, man, ain't nothing wrong with me. Like, start thinking like the medical industry is just out to get you. You know, things like that. You start thinking like, bro, like, what have you done in your life to get this? You know, all those negative thoughts start reeling in, bro. So I just can't sit here for the rest of my life and sit here and be worried about stuff I can't control. Mad because I can't have things that I want versus things that I need. You know what I mean? So it's like we gotta get past that, bro. Yeah, your boy really bald, man. I don't think I really showed it since actually got it cut, but keeping the head covering over it because with cancer and taking chemo, gotta keep my head covered, can't be in the sun like that. So today was pretty productive day. All I did was pretty much work from home. Didn't have too many bad symptoms today. I'm trying to think. Of course, occasional headaches. For the most part, I had a good day. I just stay hydrated. This is the biggest thing. Woke up this morning, my beard is smaller than it was yesterday. So as you can see, you like actually start seeing the basis of my chin. I got one of them John Travolta chins, the little dot. So that's why I always keep my beard covered, but my hair is falling out of my beard still. So probably the last round of chemo, which is almost 2 weeks away. My beard probably be fully gone. So yeah, man, this is still experience. Last night I got a little rest. Still is a little cranky, uneasy. I think it's just gonna take a long time for me to get used to it. It's been, like I said, 20 years 20 years of hair on my head. So I'm accustomed to having like that extra cushion, and now it's just like trying to find comfortability between the pillows, on the pillow, off the pillow. I'm just not comfortable, man. I still swing my neck certain ways when I'm walking because I noticed, the weight. It's a weight difference. I actually got on the scale today and I'm literally like 12 pounds lighter. That's crazy. So it's like pretty much between, I'd say about 10 and 11, maybe estimate 10, 11 pounds of hair that I was carrying around. So yeah, I hit but the life out of somebody right now. Probably if it's high school and I was playing football, I'd be good. You know what I mean? But yeah. So as you can see, your boy in a ball head game right now for a little bit. I ain't got no face back there, so I thought my head. They called me light bulb when I was a kid. Nah, my head. I grew into my head. You know what I mean? So I figured out what I do. I got some good news today, so I don't have to go through 6 weeks of radiation. It's gonna be more so like 3. The actual, I can't even feel. I could feel a tiny little bit wedge of where they went in at, of where the actual cancer was. It's like right here on my head. It's like a little, like it was a size of maybe bigger than a golf ball, but yeah. So it's a blessing, man. This whole experience has been a blessing to me, even though I'm going through it. I'm overall healthy, so my body's fighting it, and I'm just staying strong with it and giving all glory and praises to God because, man, truth be told, it's a test of faith, and I'm staying strong. I have my days, I get depressed, I have my moments, my thoughts, trying to make sure I'm doing what I can for my family, still provide for my wife and kids, things to that nature. But God's always He's Jehovah Jireh. He provides, but regardless, at the end of the day, man. And despite all this, I've still been paying my tithes, still been my mortgage still being paid, all my bills being paid. I'm still paying. I never stopped paying student loans. So still doing all that, man. So God's been truly blessing me, and to all my friends that's been just monetary giving me stuff. They don't want no kudos or no praise, man. Cause y'all know me. I ask nobody for anything, never. That's just me. I'm always a go getter, but man, God gonna get the glory out of this, man. This is just a testament to show people that He's still performing miracles, man. All right, what's good, everybody? Been a whole day. But today is Thursday. A few days before my birthday. Feeling pretty good this time around. No headaches today. Just a little fatigued, a little tired. Couldn't sleep again last night. Could be, excuse me, could be slightly because of, me still being my recent chop off of my dreads. Slept a little, but still not sleeping at night. Just can't get comfortable. I think I need a stiff pillow. I think like my dreads added a extra comfort to me sleeping at night. So I wasn't able to, just not getting adequate sleep at the moment. Other than that, though, I feel pretty good. Staying hydrated. Like I said previously, the biggest thing is to stay hydrated. So still getting up in middle of the night every 2 to 3 hours, having to go release. They don't recommend it. I don't get much sunlight right now, so it's kind of been killing me. Kind of getting like cabin fever because I've been staying indoors and staying at the crib. I go out for a little bit, but it's been humid as crap outside. So other than that, just trying to stay sane. Fiddled around with keys today. Went over a few gospel songs, just trying to keep myself motivated and positive throughout the whole ordeal. So was going over that, but other than that, I don't have any issues today. I'm just in good spirits, man. I think that's the main thing, is me just trying to stay in good spirits. Trying to get that itch to probably write music, but I don't want to give it because I'm not 100%. I want to be 100% to get into it, but I might write a little later about, probably read a book or something in a few. But yeah, man. So that's how my day went today. So we'll see what tomorrow holds. It's like 4:00 in the morning, 4:07 to be exact. Just can't sleep, man. It's been rough. That's all I can say. So I'm just tired, man. Just tired. All right, so it's officially my birthday. Early in the morning, I'm up and I go play the drums. What I do best. So yeah, 35 with a bald head, but I still have life, man, and I'm enjoying it. So probably just grab something to go somewhere from somewhere nice to eat. Still limited my diet, so somewhere, with good vegetables and good protein that I can eat. But I don't know, man. I'm just more thankful. The first thing I did as soon as midnight hit was say a prayer to God. Just still thankful for life, because it could be worse and I couldn't be here. So we'll see what the day unfolds, man. Let's get it.
So today is my birthday, and didn't have a good day. As you can see, I'm currently at the ER hospital. Port pretty much got infected some kind of way. How, I don't know, on my birthday. So, but the doctor was nice enough to bring your boy some ice cream. So I really appreciate it. Haven't had sweets in a long time. And today is an exception, because you can't make this stuff up for all days. What about your boy would have been in the hospital on his birthday? As you see my beard, you guys can see my beard is leaving. It's not my beard at all. Y'all know me. I really around here looking how I feel. But to God be the glory, I'm still here.
Alright, currently on about not even 2 hours of sleep. I didn't get out of the hospital until about 4 o'clock. Was in there from like 5 really of my birthday. But as you can see, my beautiful wife tried to leave your boy at home because it's the first day of school, right? And I was sleeping good, but this whole chemo thing, this nigga had to use the bathroom every hour and a half too, and they put all the fluids in your boy, so I had to get up anyway. So I'm in La La Land, and I see this pretty girl behind me who's finna go to school for the first day. And then for the leave your boy. I don't care how sick I am. Just how Jesus had to carry his cross, I carried this cross today to see this girl get dropped off. Because whoever at this school, I got to have visualized who these people is, just in case, I have to do a Liam Neeson moment. I'm going to play about my kids, especially that one right there. You see that head? I can see that head from the playground. If I see that head out there playing, she all right with them ears. You see them ears? Touch them ears. Who ears them ears? Who ears you got? Huh? Mommy or daddy? Who ears? No, you can't talk now. Who apple head you got?
When I was at the doctor, when I was at the ER, like I said in the video, they were really hospitable to me. It was my birthday. I was in the hospital. He gave me some ice cream, a ginger ale, even had a brownie with a drawn out candle and everything for me. So I really appreciate Advent Health, Fish, and Orange City for helping me out with that. To make my birthday day, I needed to laugh and to smile. So, but test came back, said my blood work looked good. My kidneys were running like a train. What else happened? Was waiting on the results for something else, but he tried to squeeze out a sample to see what was going on with the port, and it wasn't much there, so that was a blessing. My actual facility, my oncologist, I had to follow up with them yesterday in regards to me being in the ER, so spoke with them today. Was it today? Yeah, they called me back today. I spoke to them yesterday, left a message, and they were just saying the antibiotics should help, because they sent me home with antibiotics. I got antibiotics while I was there as well. So, yeah, everything worked out in that manner, making sure my time was still good. But, so I'm on antibiotics now. I got to go to my oncologist tomorrow so they can look at the port and run blood work and see if everything's fine. Again, so I'm just double checking. So I jumped right on, like, this whole thing has been experienced, me finding out that I have Non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. I didn't waste no time trying to get started with chemo. Next week's my last dose for chemo. Praying that I don't have to do this ever again in my life. After that, then I have 3 weeks of radiation for every day. Every day for 3 weeks. So that is not as invasive as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was 6 weeks. Sometimes people have to go 6 months with radiation. So
that's a good thing. As you can see, I'm scratching out because it's still just I'm dealing with it. That's all I can say.
So today I went to my appointment. Like I stated last night, that my doctor's office called me to come in to see about my port being infected and run some tests or whatnot, the case may be. So I get there and just waiting a few minutes, go to the back, and my nurse takes a look at it and says, "Yeah, it's finally got you," type of ordeal. Because like I said, there was a piece of the stitch that was like hanging out still, so I'm sure that's how it got infected, whatever. But so shit, my doctor's on vacation, so another doctor came in just to take a look to see what we should do about it. So he recommends that because I'm on antibiotics, I don't finish my antibiotics until the 10th day of being on them. Take one in the morning, take one at night. So I have to literally wait until I finish in order to start chemo. My last chemo treatment was scheduled for next week, 23rd and the 24th of August. So now it's get pushed back a week. I just wanted to be done, man. Like, I'm just exhausted at this point. I know I got to do what I got to do in order to make myself better, but I just want to be done with the whole chemo thing. So they're scheduling to take the port out next week instead because it's infected. They don't want to go through the medicine through that. And because of the type of medicine that I'm on for chemo, I can't do an IV line. So they're going to have to put a pick in the day before I actually have chemo. Once I'm done with chemo, they'll take the pick out. So it's a whole nother procedure that I have to do. Two procedures that I have to do in order to just do my last round, man. And then it pushes back my radiation till, like end of September to when I actually start and when I probably finish. And then I still have to go back for follow-ups and testing. So on top of that, work's been busy. I don't know, man. I'm just out of it today. Just ready for it to be over, man. It's just it's a lot, man. Yesterday I told you the news that my last chemo is pretty much pushed back a week. So I'm just at a standstill. Excuse me. I'm just at a standstill right now until they take my port out. So I get my port taken out the day after I finish my antibiotics from the port being infected. So next week, 25th, they take the port out, and then 29th, I'm getting a PICC line put in, which is a significant IV that goes in for me to be induced with the drugs for my last round of chemo. So the next day after chemo, probably they say right after I'm done with chemo, they'll take the PICC out. That way, I won't get any infections that way as well either. Then after that, just go through the whole 3-week process and then follow my doctor. And then I start radiation. And radiation got pushed back as well because, everything is pretty much pushed back. So yesterday I was a little down and out, but it's still a good thing. It's just good things to come to those that wait. I just got to be patient and wholeheartedly trust God. Like I said, I'm still out of breath when I'm talking, as you can see, because of that's one of my side effects. Just trying to talk sometimes and stuff like that. But other than that, I'm in good spirits. Just been working today. Getting more rest. I haven't said that lately. I know when I first cut my hair, I've been resting. I still getting up every hour and 32 hours because of the medication. So I'm still getting up, having to water the grass, as you would say. But other than that, I'm good. Just trying to stay in good spirits. Even though, I have side effects, still smiling because it could be worse than what it is. So it's all an experience for me. That's all I can say. That's all I can really say. Still not used to this thing right here. My hair is trying to grow back though, but probably won't grow back until I'm done with this chemo stuff all the way. But yeah, man. So started writing yesterday, which is the craziest thing. Finally got back into writing. Just a few verses, few lines, nothing major. Haven't gotten to the songs or trying to form songs or anything yet, but I'm getting there. You know, due time I'll get there. But anybody else that may be dealing with this, is whether it's non-Hodgkin's or it's breast, lung cancer, I'm praying for you. I'm praying for those who may be getting bad news or trying to come out this thing as well. It's crazy. Like I said, it's two places I never see myself being in. Stuck in for a while, the hospital and prison or jail cell. It's just two places I don't want to really be in. I'm not comfortable. So I was so happy to get out of there on Sunday, which was really going into Monday morning. That was a blessing just to be. The whole process has been a blessing because I could be on my deathbed, and by the time you hear this, people probably be wrote me off saying that, oh, he's dying, this and this and that. I'm not dying at all. This is just a testimony for things that I'm going through, and that's going to benefit and help someone else, and it's actually getting me stronger and closer to God. So that's all I can say about that. What's good, beautiful people? It's been a few days since I actually made a video. Really didn't have much going on. Like the last video stated, I'm waiting until next Tuesday. Today is August the 23rd. So next Tuesday is my final round of chemo. As I told you guys last week, my port got infected, so they had me on antibiotics. Tomorrow, I believe, is my last day of antibiotics, or it might be Wednesday. What's tomorrow? Wednesday? Thursday might be my last day of antibiotics. Pill in the morning, pill in the afternoon, just to clean it up. So it's cleaned up the area. Like I said, it was pussing out. It just got infected. I think it was just, like I said, an open stitch. Wasn't doing anything crazy. Haven't been doing any extraneous activities because I can't even go outside and stay for long. Things with this whole process has just been like a mental it's a mental thing. You just want to do more, just want to get out, things to that nature. But yeah, I've been chilling, man. I've been going to church Sundays. Still fighting through and playing the drums. A lot of people still don't know that yes, I haven't stopped playing the drums. I don't think I ever stopped. Once I graduated college, played at when I was in Jacksonville, when I was in Atlanta, played at a church in Atlanta, came back. I've been playing nonstop. I just don't post it. It's one of those things that it's just a part of me. If you know me, you know that I love the drums, and that's my first love. So that goes nowhere. So Sunday I actually played at New Covenant Ministries, but I've been still playing at First United Methodist Church in DeLand. I love and appreciate those guys so much. They've been overly supportive during this time. Both churches have. To everyone that's still giving donations, I haven't even asked, but people are just donating, and bills are being paid. Things are being accomplished during this tough time for me. On top of everything that I have going on, so I can't stress to say that enough. That it's been a true blessing that people actually have been taking the time out to be of assistance when they want to. So other than that, trying to see. So I have the 25th. What is that? So Thursday? Yeah. So Thursday, I get my port taken out, which is a big relief. So that post-op should not be too evasive or anything. The nature is just taking it out. Probably just stitching me back up and my body just getting adjusted to not having anything in there at all. When I first got it, it hurt like crazy, like hell, whatever you want to call it. Man, that thing was crazy. Today was supposed to be the port day where I got my port removed. Didn't happen. Comes to find out, the antibiotics did their job. So the port that was infected is no longer infected. Stayed there for about 2.5 hours though. The doctor's out of the country on vacation, so they're trying to raid around and see what we should do about it or whatnot. So yeah, so they didn't know if we was gonna get a PICC line put in, and then the nurse shouts out to the nurse, they was actually looking out for me. I've always had a good experience with Fish Advent Health in Orange City. They've been good the whole time. Same nurses, they actually remembered me as well, even though I didn't have they remember because of my dreads. But anyways, so the nurse was like, yeah, man, why are you getting the port taken out? And I was like, it's infected, and they gave me a PICC line. So I told them, like, I'll be back here Monday anyways, for them to do that portion. And then so he was like, man, why don't we just go ahead and knock it out today? And I'm like, shoot, let's do it. So I have to come back for another day and then things to that notion. But long story short, they looked at my port and they said it looked good. Everything was closed, didn't look infected. And it's was it itching or swelling or hurting? I'm like, nah, it hasn't been. It's just irritation from like taper and things like that, any type of adhesive. So they just gave me another antibiotic through the. First they cleaned it out to make sure everything was good, no blood or any access or anything coming out or any irritation. So did all that, gave me another antibiotic, finished that, and they let me go. So Tuesday is the final day for my last chemo. Hopefully be smooth sailing. Everybody says I look good, even though I'm going through this, and just being positive and giving it to God. That's all I can do. Not stressing or worrying about it or being concerned is the main thing. Is really getting your mental and your spirit man together, and everything else. Everything else has to follow. You get that spirit man, that mental, physically. It has to follow suit. So I just thankful for staying in my word. I missed the day, which is the weirdest thing. I've been in my word every day, even if I can't read for more than 15, 20 minutes. I just try to read the scripture of the day. But for some reason, I don't know, the app is crazy. I guess like it's based off the time frame you went in versus by days. So like I was on the streak again, and it pisses me off. Just be real, like when my streak is messed up, and it's like, dude, I was just in there yesterday, and I know I was in there. But whatever. So other than that, I'm doing good. Feeling good today. This is really like week 4. So this week I was supposed to have chemo. So I'm kind of feeling more so like Corey, but I can tell my energy's still low. I'm not on any vitamins because I can't be on anything like that. So it's like I'm still, just pouncing around, doing what I can for the time being. So I'll be glad when I get back in the gym. Like that's the biggest thing. Everybody like, what's the biggest flaw of everything that you go on that side of the symptoms of chemo? Is the ability not to work out. So I can't do any extraneous activities like I previously said. So it's like it's been excruciating. Like I can't do push-ups or anything because I'm scared to pour. Even when the pour is affected, like it's just there. Like you do too much, and I don't know, man. You don't know what you'll cause, and they tell me not to. So just waiting to get back in the gym to do that, man. But I have gained. It's either you lose weight or gain weight, but I've gained weight because I'm on the steroids. So it's either you blow up or you shrink or you're not eating. So that's what's going on with me. But I'm in good spirits. So today I feel like crap. Yesterday I got the Zepro, whatever it's called, antibiotic from the hospital. Last night I barely slept, just cause I was on the pill antibiotic, and then they gave me the straight IV line this time. So yeah, I feel like crap today. The whole day I've been feeling like woozy, my stomach hurting. Symptoms just, I'm not here today, man. Not having too good of a day, but I'm making it, man. Talked to a few of my homeboys that called to check up on me, so that's always, a plus, and give me motivation to keep going. But it's a rough day today, man. Really rough. So tomorrow is the day, my final round of chemo for the rest of my life. I'm praying, hoping. I'm in good spirits. Have no concerns at all at the moment. Just a little ready, anxious to get it over with. I think that's the most thing. Ain't been down and out, man. I just been giving it to God. I've been standing my word, talking to God, praying more. So I'm just ready to get it over with. It's been a real experience with the chemo. I can say that for the most part. As y'all know, it's been rough. Some days I haven't recorded. I skipped days. Can't even tell you how many days I've skipped, but it's just, I've been going through the motions. But just trying to keep tabs on it. That's why I'm doing this documentary and keeping things in order of some sorts. But tomorrow is my 3rd round and my final round of chemo. Go to 8:30 in the morning, get it knocked out. Not sure how long I have to be there. Probably about 5 hours, like the last time. They say this is more stronger than the other 2, but I'm hoping my body and my spirit, man, my temple be able to treat it like the last time. I got medicine for the hiccups, so as soon as I'm done with chemo, I'm popping them things because I don't got time for that. That thing is killer. I think the side effects are more so it's the atmosphere of being in the chemo room. It's not more so depressing. It's overly quiet. It's like a stillness in the room, knowing that everyone is trying to get their health back right. The TV's up there, so there's no Wi-Fi for those people that are always asking what a Wi-Fi is. There's no Wi-Fi, so forces you to either rest, read, or use your phone and use your mobile data. How today, most people depending on your data plan, you can use your own data plan. So most of the time, I'm either reading, resting, and watching something. For the time being, I don't really socialize. It's the elderly in there. It's funny just hearing them gossip, but they're real positive and giving. God is in the room. I can say that, regardless of white, black, orange, yellow, green, blue. Nobody is in there in this moment. All that stuff goes out the door, which is the craziest thing, that it has to be to that extremity of life or death type situations for us to put our decisions of racial concerns to the side for us just to be simply live and realize that we're in this together. I'm gonna get serious, man. It's not can't get me down. I've had my days, like I said. It's just the reality of just doing this right here every day is a reminder. I got radiation after this, so some people I spoke to said that the radiation was actually more difficult for them than the actual chemo was. But I'm hoping. I've had radiation before. I had a swollen lymph node behind my ear here about 2 years ago now. So I had to get some radiation, just minor radiation. Even with this, it's not as evasive radiation as someone with lung or breast cancer because it was only one knot in my head. Again, the size of a golf ball. So it was nowhere else in my body. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. To God be the glory for that. So, so tomorrow, do a little video to let you guys know how I'm doing, how I'm feeling. I think, like I said, it's more so the atmosphere and just what really got me. I don't know if I said this before or not. And probably because one of my stitches, like I said, remember I got it infected. It's probably because I can smell. It's the weirdest thing. I can smell the drugs. Like, it's the weirdest thing. I guess because my senses are heightened as well. It's all pregnancy symptoms, I guess. But like I can smell it. So it's like the taste for alcohol, like the taste for all that. I mean, like drinking alcohol, and I don't think that like it's just so disgusting to me, like not to smell anything like that. But yeah, it's gonna be a celebration after this. But as far as I think my drinking days are probably over. I can say that it's just it's not even the sight. It's more so the smell now that I can. It may linger for a minute. It may go away. Who knows? But I can't stand the smell of drugs now. Is sickening to me. I can't stand it because it's just gonna remind me of getting this stuff put in me, So it's I think this is like the biggest smile I've had this whole time. Most of you all will agree. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, your boy is officially done with chemo. I had 3 rounds. Like I said, it was only a knot in my head. I just got home, just completed it. Ecstatic, man. I had the joy of the Lord. Gave me strength the whole time. I wasn't down. I wasn't out. Like I said, Monday, I was psyching myself out on Monday. Yesterday, I was just giving God praise, worship, and my word, studying, and I just woke up with confidence. Got victory, man. That's all I can say, man. It's a big victory, major accomplishment. I know I still tomorrow to get my shot and see how I do this week. Because normally the first week for me has been the most crucial of all the weeks.
He finished every treatment yesterday, so he's gonna ring the bell today. So congratulations! Woo!
All right.
It is the first full week of college football, so even though my alumni, Stone Cookman, had to go against my boys, I still got to represent for my boys. So, I've been out all week. This is my last week of chemo on Tuesday. As you can see, I'm with Junior, little TJ. So yeah, man, this was rough. It's been the roughest week for me. This entire process of dealing with chemo. Not to be too graphic, but it was bad. It was bad. I was throwing up the next day. I think it was Wednesday after I got the shot. Probably a few hours after I got the shot, was throwing up. Couldn't keep nothing down. Barely had an appetite. Wednesday, Thursday, barely had appetite. Friday got it kind of bad. But headaches. Even today, had a headache all day. But I had more strength today. But I was weak this entire week. I've been down the whole time. So that's what I've been dealing with, man, and just ready to get back to some normalcy. So after this coming week, which is my boy turned 1 on next Saturday. You turn 1, fat man? Huh? When we got to his birthday, I started radiation. Get my port removed, all the good jazz. So I feel like today I ate twice, had breakfast, then we had lunch, and I haven't ate nothing else after that. My appetite's still like a little crazy. Today was my last day of steroids. So no more steroids, but the steroids got me, man. Steroids got me big, y'all. Like I think it was Tuesday. I walked in. I was 213, 215. I can't remember, but it jumped to 219 the next day. I'm like, golly, man, this is just crazy. But ready to get back to working out, getting my life back together. So it's only up from here. Ready to get my beard back. So I still a little booty face in my opinion. My hair growing back on my head. So get that stuff together, man. So we'll work out, see how it go. I'll be posting my videos, but I just wasn't. All the phone calls, everything else that people reached out, I just was out of it, man. So, but appreciate y'all as always. From to get back to the grind and back to the music hopefully soon. So peace, love y'all. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. There you go. What's good, everyone? So today, I was choking. Hold on. I get my port taken out. Yesterday, I found out good news. I could resume back to my scheduled program. Take vitamins. No more medicine I gotta take. All I got left is tomorrow I'll start my radiation, which lasts for 3 weeks, so 15 sessions. Just the spot in my head. But yeah, man, exciting stuff, man. Finna get this stuff out of the way. So in less than an hour, I'm getting dropped off to Fish Memorial. Go ahead and get this port removed. Back at it, man. Once this port removed, heal up by the day or two. I'm back in the gym, baby. Because the steroids had me gain a little stomach on the low. And just to get my temple and everything back aligned. But, I'm not eating certain stuff no more. Even though, I was always eating good from jump. But, man, it's exciting stuff, man. Your boy back. Ready for my hair to grow back. My hair grow back on my head already. It's curly. Crazy. Ready for my beard. Everything, everything aligning. I'm glad I'm getting through it. Still got a little mountain to climb, but I'm going to climb it, man, and get this stuff out the way. You feel me? So thanks for all the prayers. If I didn't answer your calls, I'm just still trying to, get through this. Today is National Lymphoma Awareness Day, September 15th. It's celebrated every year since I was recently diagnosed with this on June 2nd. It means more to me than any other holiday right now, considering that I am pretty much done with chemo. So I started I had my pre-assessment 2 days ago. Had my pre-assessment to start radiation. Everything went well. They just was testing and getting the circumference and all the evaluations they need to go ahead so I can start next week on next Tuesday, which would be September 19th by the time you guys see this of 2022. I'll start my first round of radiation, and it's going to be every day for 3 weeks, just business days, that is. Ready to get it over with. Monday or Tuesday, it was around, I think it might have been Monday. Doctor said I could resume back doing anything, so I've been taking my vitamins since he made that. So about 3 days now, I'm back taking my vitamins. Back getting some vitamin E back in me so I get my hair growing. My hair already started growing back by itself So once it's visible everywhere enough for me, I won't be wearing these hats. You guys will see my hair, my beard. I'll start putting oil back in my beard, things to that nature. So it's just trying to get back to some normalcy. I did get my port removed. Was it 2 days ago now as well? So that's why you didn't see me post a video. Once I got my port removed, the post-op wasn't too bad. Just a little soreness. It wasn't as like the extremity of when I was actually getting the port and difficulty sleeping, things to that nature. So it's still aggravating now. There's no bandage or anything on it, but just a scar and it's just healing. I can't do any lifting of any kind until about a week and a half, 2 weeks. So once that is over, your boy will be back in the gym full throttle. Got to lose this. These steroids gave me a stomach. Like I said, when I was on steroids, I was just always hungry, man. Like always hungry. So I'm back to just normal riding, watching what I eat. I've always watched what I ate, but just being more cautious of things and trying to just stay on the straight and narrow, still listening to sermons, still getting my mind together, because at the end of the day, this is more so, once you hear about cancer, it's a physical toll, but it's also a mental toll. So trying to keep my mental together and just staying positive in everything that I do. So again, talked to a few friends, my homeboys back home, my homeboys locally, my artists, my fellow artists that I work with. Appreciate everybody showing love and being concerned with everything I got going on.
I really need you to hold me. Man in the mirror don't know me. Walking this road it gets lonely.
Day 2 of radiation. It was pretty well. Just afterwards, my head was just a little like in the spot where I got it at. It was more so like itchy, irritating rather. Other than that, no issues or concerns. I do more waiting than being seen. It takes like 2 minutes for radiation. I gotta go, but I got 17, 16 more days left. As you can see, my beard is finally trying to grow back after months of it being gone all the way. Some gray still coming through. My hair is trying to go back as well underneath this. I want to show you that, yeah, it's crazy because I really look like what I am. What I was, a cancer patient, because chemo has wiped that out, and whatever little microscopic that I have left, the radiation is going to take care of. But no side effects, and my doctor is pretty good. He's pretty much saying that there wasn't going to be any side effects because it's only centimeters of radiation that's going into my skin. It's just the top outer layer to make sure I'm good to go on that. But yeah, man, I'm in good spirits. No concerns, man. So I keep y'all posted on how everything goes. All right, just finished day. What is this? 3, 4? When did I start, bro? It might be day 4, right? I think I started Tuesday. Whatever I started, so this like day 4, 5, whatever. I don't even know. I can't count right now. But just in the parking lot, leaving. Finna head back to work. Luckily, I can work from home. Appreciate my job. Got what? About an hour and 20 minutes left for work. So before the weekend starts, I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna get into. My old girl did have a procedure done, so I gotta make sure she's straight and my kids. On top of trying to make sure myself straight. So it's a lot going on, man. But to God be the glory. I'm gonna get through this. It's gonna be a real story for somebody. So stay tuned till Monday. Monday, full week, different time, be 8:30 in the morning. Been going every day at 2:45. Oh, excuse me. 2:45. Been coming here. So it's just a lot to be able to just middle of the day have to come get this for a few seconds, minutes, and then head on out. But I'm getting there, man. I'll see y'all. It's been a minute since I did a video, but just been trying to get my mind and my thoughts together. As you can see, I'm out here in the sun. My sandy hair is finally trying to go back. So those of you that don't know, before I had dreads, the reason why, one of the reasons why I grow dreads is because my hair isn't black, full black. It's like sandy, so it's like growing up not having a beard. The sandy hair on my head didn't match at first. It's just weird. It was just a weird color. As you can see, it's my hair trying to grow back. It's trying to get there. But nah, man, I just been trying to get my thoughts together. You can see my nose hair, my hair just trying to go back everywhere. So I haven't done nothing, not shaving nothing, just trying to make sure, I keep in contact. This is me, raw, real, and exposed. But
just trying to get my mind focused and staying positive because it's tough. This right here, it's been killing me. That's what port was. So yeah, as you can see, that's where my port was, and it's just still sore because it was in there for 3.5 months. So my body just trying to get back adjusted to not having it in there. Yeah, man, I'm just trying to stay focused. I haven't been in my word or anything. Not that I didn't want to be. It's just I just been tired. I think radiation gets me tired throughout the day. Didn't notice it at first, but I noticed that like in the afternoons, like I'm getting real sleepy and tired. So that's why I'm at with that, man. So yeah.
Trying not to shed no tears, man, but God, been so good, man. I'm just overjoyed that I made it through this process. Today I'm completely done with radiation. I just got my certificate. I'm done completely. Got follow-up tests to make sure everything's been caught. So praying, hoping that I'm cancer free, but I'll find out in a few weeks. But it's a celebration, man, so I'm gonna go celebrate in a few. But yeah, man, that's where I'm at. Are you going to cry tomorrow when mommy wash your hair?
No.
Okay.
I laugh to hide the pain.
We heard it here
No
first.
tears fall, keep them
Here you go.
inside. I can't stand the rain.
What you say?
Life is all tipped in the
Thank
backslide,
you.
surrounded by
All right, so
hurt.
tomorrow,
Got
you
some
gonna cry
sunshine,
tomorrow
they
when mama do your
survive.
hair?
Give 'em five in the spirit, fight in my spirit.
You gonna cry when mama do your hair?
Talking tribulations on
No.
my second child, put that in quotation.
You gonna cry when she wash your hair?
No.
When she dig in him, you should do something to your head. You gonna cry?
When they lean on you, they depend on you. Talking mortgage, life, food, baby shoes, wiping diapers too. Don't know how I do it, can't add it up. Ain't paid enough, but got paid it all. Gave me trials, so blessings fall. It's my turn to ball. It's a John Wall, my time to shine. Talking Paul Wall, want the blind to see.
Looks perfect. No issues. Anything going on with the scalp?
It's
It's gonna take a while for it to come back. But completely normal, no issues. Copy of the scan. Essentially, nothing there at all. No spot in the scalp is no longer there. Completely normal. Your blood count looks good as well. So from my perspective, nothing to be done. Just watch for the lots of gotta watch snakes, they'll pray you. Every day I wake and say thank you. Like thank you, God I thank you, Lord I thank you. So I'm gonna let you go for the next 6 months. But if you can always call. Okay. Do you have any questions?
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Right, so see, the hair's gonna take a while. Okay. Because you've had radiation, it's gonna take a long time. Okay. A year, 6 months, a year. Okay. So Alright, take it easy. Appreciate it.
So how does it feel to be cancer free?
Reality hasn't set in yet. I'll have to do a separate video to announce my excitement. But it feels good, even though my blood pressure was high.
No, you was not sleeping well last night, but
I'm tired, I'm hungry, and yeah.
God is good.
God is amazing. I'll do another video once I get myself together.
I'm gonna need them feet to move.
I can't right now.
I know. I'm gonna need them to move later though. Okay. I thank the Lord. I'm happy.
You happy?
You happy? Pat pat. Look, he knows got the camera on. Okay.
That boy said what the fade look like. The way it look like this. Huh, bitch? I'm talking about, you know what I mean? You gotta see it. Yeah, boy. So you want to hear some crazy faith? So throughout the whole me having cancer, shout out being cancer free first of all. But yeah, the dopest thing I think of the whole ordeal, now you can see I'm smiling, I'm trying to coming out of it now, that I never lost sight of my faith. Going through chemo, I only missed 3 days, and that was
after each initial day of receiving the first dosage of chemo for 3 months. I took that day off. Other than that, I got up every day, logged in, and went to work to keep my mind and to do what I had to do for my family. Because family's not going to stop just because the king is down. I think that's crazy. It's just crazy faith, because I reminded myself in those moments, and each day I was reminding myself that God sacrificed his son so that I can have this simple opportunity to tell the world about what he can do if you just have this little bit of faith. So I reminded myself of that, and I said, if I can go through this little sacrifice, if I can go through this and sacrifice to go to work, and sacrifice to just keep my mind, it was a sacrifice to not know if I'm going to live to see 3 months from now or not at that time. If I can have this little bit of faith and make this little sacrifice, then I know I'll be all right, because I know he's going to get me through it. Look. Crazy faith, man. Can't say God ain't real after this one. That's real talk.
See, I can't go another day. So on my knees, I scream and